Hey guys, 13 Pocket here again. I'm deciding to rip off Joseph with some uh, kind of like his PC with me series. Although instead of doing box solves, I'll be doing T third, specifically this T third, T-LJS. I'd say one of the more challenging anti-PCOs for sure, just because you have both the L and J committed, and so you end up having to come up with some more like less standard box shapes or skims. And so I actually went ahead and made my own notes. So the goal here was to go into good saves on fourth. So this is by far not a minimal set. I think there's only 12 minimals, but prefer to save T going into fourth, or if not, save both L and J, and so this set accomplishes that. So yeah, we'll just go briefly over the notes, and then I'll do maybe like 50 or so solutions, and I'll just leave this open the whole time, but I'll try not to use it. Just explain what I'm seeing and what I'm thinking. All right, so I think what most people do when they see this is do the this shape right here where you can do a TSS, and then there's a lot of flexibility. You can go into braindead with it. You can go into a heart shape. So this actually covers a lot of cues, or a decent amount. There's some other ones that I omitted just because I don't want to use them. And so the general idea on knowing like how to build the heart, because it only works one way, right? So the heart is on the L piece. So if you notice the L piece like this, you would build the heart on top of the L, and that's my memory device. You can't build it on top of a J, that wouldn't work. So yeah, this reduces to that shape. So I just look at this piece and I'm like, okay, can I build a heart on top of this? So I guess for this example, looking at this cue, yeah, I can build a heart on top of this with S and L, so that would work. So doing this solve would work. So that's just that example. So that's the first obvious thing that everyone does, obviously. And then there's also heart under J. So this is like heart facing the opposite direction. So you can do this by, you can build this 100% of the time. Actually, almost all of these you can build 100% of the time. So this shape right here, you just place T, Z, and O like this, and then skim I on the top, and then you'll have a heart this way. So this covers some cases like where you have J before Z. Over here you would have Z before J, and then also this LZ case. There's also this case right here. If you get O before L, that doesn't work for this, and so you could just build it like this. It's similar where you put the Z and the O here, but you might have to put the O here first and then the second O here. Yeah. Anyways, that's a rare case. So these are kind of like a common solving patterns I noticed. And then for the rest of the notes, I just did a piece plus another pieces. So this would be like IZ, IS, IJ, IL. And I put the color in the corner. So for IS, you just do this one, which is the TSS. For IZ, there's multiple ways to do it, but this is the simple way to do it. You can also tuck Z under here and then skim I off the top, and it basically is the same shape. And you swap the Z and the T. And then for LJ, you basically just look for a box. So I just put T here, so you know that if you have JI or LI, you just make some sort of box. All right, these are the bad I cases. So there's no solve for IO for this third, and so you'll have to use some other piece. So the worst case would be TIO, right? Because you're going to have to use T. So for the case where you get O early or T first, you would use this one, which is just really easy to see. Obviously you need O first because you need to skim this off. You can't just hold I. Or if you have T first, then you can hold I, because this I is from the first bag. Clear the T and then you're good. This is the worst. I think this is the worst case possible if you get like TIO not TIO. If you get ITO specifically, that cue, then you have to do this. And it's not even the worst save. But yeah, you'll have to use this. So those are good to know. So those are the I cases. O cases are pretty simple. Oh yeah, here. I was talking about this one. This is what you can do for the I case as well, because you can clear the Z like this, or you can clear it like that. This is like the Z and then OI reduction. For OZ, you just use the TSS. So these are pretty straightforward to figure out and visualize. I think this is a bad case. So if you get O and S, you'll try to do a top hat. So O goes here, and then it'll be SC reduction, right? But if you get TSO, you're gonna have to use TS in the solve. And it uses T, but the fourth that you go into isn't that bad. So just know that, yeah, you need the early O for OS to get the top hat. If you have O last, then you're gonna have to do this brain dead reduction. Okay, so that pretty much covers all the O cases. Then there's the J cases. J cases are not too bad. So this one is just one of those that's good to know. If you have S, you can just stack in this way and place J and S like this 100% of the time. And then if you have Z, again, I rewrote those, but you just use these two solutions, this one and this one. And then if you have LJ, so this one's interesting. You can actually build this 100% of the time, but if you have LJ, then you can always spin the I under here for both sides. So this mirrors as well. And then, yeah, just O, LJ, pretty common reduction there. So that's the J cases. L cases, so like the I cases, L has a couple weird cases. I guess I and O had weird cases. So I'll start from the bottom here. So this one's just the LZ reduction. This one is, so that's if L is before Z, right? But if Z is before L, so say you have TZL, then you're forced to use use the second T in the solution here. So just use the TSS. A lot of the time you get bailed by the TSS, either this one or this brain dead shape, and you can see that here and here. Yeah, and then same thing for this. So S or LS or SL rather. Oh, I think I got this backwards. No, this one's good. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, this is a bad case. It's just a heart. It's this one. So that one's good. And then, yeah, the bad case is TLS. And again, just brain dead with this guy. All right, so that's all the L cases. Pretty much just either brain dead or heart-shaped thing. And then for SC, again, you have two options. If the S is before the Z, then you can do this. Like the pretentious, it's the result of pretentious. The way I remember which piece comes first is I look at the opposite color of this, and so I know the S goes first. So based on the side, right, I see the Z here. So if I'd had ZS, then or TZS, then it wouldn't work. But if I had SZ, then it would work. And then if not, you can always do this brain dead as well. So yeah, pretty much just know the two like brain dead solutions, which are skims, and you're good if you can't find the good solve. So that's, I believe that covers everything. So we can just get into it now. So let me regenerate it so we have a clean trial. Let's do it like that, and then. All right, cool. All right, looks good. So let's try to do 50 and try not to misdrop. All right. And I can double hold on this, so it's fine. So we'll double hold. All right, so we have some options. The first thing I see is we can definitely do the TSS. So go ahead and do that because we had JO, and we can also say, we have the option to save J if we want. So I'll take that. I am going to turn off the sound. Goodness, that is loud. All right. All right, so there's our first one. All right, so we have O and S. So I think this is the good case where we can do the top hat solution. Which one? Where was it? This one right here. So go ahead and do that. Like so. Okay, so that saved T, which is awesome. All right, so we have S and L, or STL in the second bag here. And normally, or that could be a bad case, right? But since S is first, we can just put, and my visual is right, I can build a heart on top of this L, and so I know the TSS will work. Cool. All right, so J and O, we can box a J and O on here, so we know the TSS will work. Oh, I forgot to hold, but it was T next, it doesn't matter. Yep, so that works. All right, once again, we can do the TSS because that boxes, or that heart works, as you can see. So obviously a lot of the solves are going to be this because it's all over the place, right? But at least we'll know with confidence what we're doing. All right, JO again. I mean, that's the one I would take. I'd rather save I into fourth, so I'll take that. Ooh, okay, so we have ZO. So this is the one where you tuck the Z underneath and put the T like this. Yeah, so this will make the, and this would work for ZI or ZO, right? Because you could put it here or here and then just II. This time we're using O. Okay, so once again, we can do a heart. We can't do the SC reduction because that's ZZ, it should be ZSC. So we'll just do a heart. Heart. And we again have the option, we can save S or we can save Z. I'd prefer Z, typically going into fourth, so we'll do that. Hold. All right, for this Q, I think saving I is ideal because we can't save J, or we can't save L, that's impossible. Or maybe it's possible, but from the set at least, it's we're not planning on doing that. And so, as I said, for this case, this is that special one right here. So we can just do it like, how would we do it? Or is this the one of the case? See, yeah, I don't know if there's 100% build rate. No, it works, because you can spin that like that. Yeah, it's just a box. Cool. All right, so LZ, so you might be tempted to think, or what's LZS. So you might be tempted to think that the heart would work, the TSS would work, but that's facing the wrong way. Unfortunately, you can't box heart on top of that with these pieces. And so it's the reverse heart way. So you do T-tuck, and then like this, and then you get the reverse, and now you can clear it. Very cool. All right, so we get O and S in the next Q, or next bag, and we can do the top hat like this. So that one's, I've never used that solve before, so that was really nice learning that one. Once again, I'd prefer to save, we could say L if we wanted to. Let's show that one because we just did the LZ one. So to save that, you would go like this. Yeah. You just skim that, skims down. Cool. All right. So we have S and L, that's just the heart. And TSS, pretty straightforward. All right, so this one, JZ, yeah, we're pretty much good on doing the TSS again. All right, what do we have? Z and then L. Z and then L. So for that case, which one was that? Oh, okay, we have, yeah, that's one of the bad cases, right? It's a TZL. So we just do the brain dead. Yeah. All right. Okay, we can do a heart here. So actually we have the option to do either solution. So we could do the IS or JS. And I would typically be looking at the fourth queue and would make my decision based on what setup I can do. So let's just do this one. All right. Okay, once again, SL, so we can do the solve. All right. Okay, we can build a heart again, so it's getting pretty familiar at this point. I'm gonna mirror this in a second just to mix up the brain usage here. Okay, this one's kind of a bad cue. So we have L and I, and so we'll want to figure out how to make a box. Okay, yeah, typically you put the the Z over here. And yeah, it looks like in this case we'll have to do that. Either that actually, or we could just tuck it in here. So that works, or this works. This way is pretty obvious, right? You just box LO here and then II. But another way to do it, say you couldn't get that Z in first, you could do it also like this. And that's another way to build that box. Cool. Okay, another IL. ILO, I'd prefer to save LO. So this would be the one where we do this. And we have to spin the T in there like that. Okay, yeah, that solve is like kind of just random, but good to know. All right, so we have O, S, and I'd prefer to save I, so I'll go ahead and do the, what's it called, the top hat. Because they're O is early enough that we can skim. All right, once I get to 25, we're gonna mirror this. All right, so TSZ is in the next bag. It's ZZ, so we can't do the pretentious skim thing. So we're gonna have to just do the TSS. Yeah. Not the best save, but not the worst save either. All right, I think we got the same case here again. Yeah, I think the RNG on this practice site tends to have similar pieces on the next bag. Like it might change a piece or two. Ooh, do we get a bad case? Yeah, this is one of the bad, TIO case. But this has T and O early, so we can do the, oh wait, I didn't realize I didn't even do the right setup. That's pretty funny, actually. Let's see if I can salvage this. Kind of hard to salvage this, actually. How would you do this? Does this work? Because then we can... No, I don't think that works. I mean, this isn't a setup, so I'll reset it, because why not? Wow, okay, my hold key was not working, that's why. Okay, so yeah, to do the setup, we have to, what was it? Was it like this? And then, oh, it doesn't work always. I forgot about that, because you need the O piece to be kind of early. I guess you could technically, no, wait, what am I doing? Hold on. Trying to figure this one out. Yeah, wait, you can't do it early enough. Yeah, because the O needs to go. So we'll have to use the other solution. Oh, I should probably make a note of that. This isn't always buildable, but yeah, it's okay. So instead, obviously, we would do this consolation. And this would go into no TI, which is the worst case, I think, that we can get from this. But again, we have both LJ, so it's not hopeless. All right, okay, back to normalcy. We could just do the LZ one here. And then we could do L or O, or LZ or LO. So I'll do LO for fun. Maybe that would be useful. All right, so here's another one. I mean, yeah, we're probably just gonna do the, what's it called one? This one right here. Yep. That weird one. Okay, so that's 25 or so. So now I'm gonna reverse the direction. And we're gonna generate that. All right, so I'll do another 25 and then we should be good. And I did the wrong way. All right, so now we're thinking differently. So this one, I can build a heart on top of here, so I'll just do it that way. All right. We never got the SE reduction, I realized. So this would be, we can't build a heart here, so that's good to notice. So I think this is one of the, what case was this? Oh, this was one of the specialty cases, this one right here. So you would just go like this. Yeah, it's just a box. Yeah, one of the more special ones for sure. Okay, so yeah, we can definitely make a heart on top of the J here. So we'll do that. We could save either piece. So I'll save that for fun. Oops. Okay, we've given up on misdropping, but it's okay. Okay, so we can do, let's do the SO one. So it goes like this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we have J and O. I'll just do the TSS because it's simple. Oh, I did the wrong side again. I guess I can get bailed by doing this. So just do this side. Ooh, we get the bad case again. But this time we can actually save I because O is early. Oh, and I get a TSD out of it. Nice. All right, make sure to do it on the correct side. For this one, okay, we can't make a heart, so it's the inverse heart, right? So we just tuck T under there, then you do it like this. Perfect. All right, OS, definitely can do a heart, so I might do the TSS just to give myself some options, because maybe I want to save this, or want to save this. Actually, I can save any piece. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's very flexible, where you can save any piece like this for your fourth. So the TSS is pretty good if you have the option for multiple saves. For this, we can do the SIO reduction thing. So go ahead and do that. All right. O and then Z. So this would be the top hat, right? And then I can recognize if it's going to be the top hat with the double O because it's just SC. So that's pretty easy to recognize. And then just make sure T is facing up for the top hat. Cool. All right. This one can't make a heart, but we can make a heart the other way. So it's this one. Oh, and I realized I might have been able to do the SC reduction there, but oh well. Okay, LJ. Oh, good. That's one of the, well, I feel like it's common, but I haven't seen it yet. So this is when we put I down here. And if you couldn't do that, if I was last, you could put T here and then S here and spin the I in. Like so. And then, yeah, just reduces to that. That one's really good to know. I also didn't know about that one, and I always, like, if I got TLJ on this third, I would always, like, save L or J and die on fourth. Okay, so this one's just that. Yeah, we got a lot of options. We could do the TSS or just save O. I'll just save O in this case. I guess we could save S or O, so this was a good option, actually. Okay. See what else we got. Okay, so we can build the heart, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, seems like the good option. Yep. All right. For this one, oh, I guess I didn't say I never mentioned how I remember these two. You kind of just have to remember it. For the I skim, I just remember I and Z are facing this way, and then for the O skim, the O and the S are facing the other way. So I don't know how that helps, but maybe, I don't know. I just think about like the Z pointing this way and then the OS pointing this way. IZ points this direction, OS points this way. Because you have OS already anyways, and you have to do 2 of them. So yeah, that's how I do it. So we'll do what are we going to do? Yeah, we'll just do the TSS. So yeah, see the S's, or the Z's are facing the same direction. All right. Oh, we can finally do the SC reduction. Sweet. Okay. So gotta make sure T is facing the right way. Sometimes I do this, and that's not the SC reduction. So it kind of looks like JAWS. Nice. All right. So again, here's what I was talking about. So I know the OS's are facing the other way. So that's how I remember it, at least. Yep. So we do that, and then OS. Cool. OS again, maybe I'll do a different solve. Yeah, I'll do the this one. Again, flexibility. I can either save O or I. I don't know what case I would want to save O over I, so I'll do that. All right, I'll do a couple more and then we'll be done. So we have O and L. We can make a heart, so we'll do the TSS. You love to see it. All right, so we have S and J. I think this is one of the bad cases, I want to say. So that means we could probably just get away with this. And still a decent 4th. All right, LO. I mean, just without even thinking about what to do, just tuck T and then make a box. So that's pretty easy. All right, SO, this will be the SO reduction thing. Like that. All right, oh, SC, okay, well, we'll do the SC reduction again, because why not? It's very fun. So it's JAWS, and then like that. All right. Okay, so we have LZ, we can make a heart, so we'll do it, the TSS. Okay, I'll do one more after this. We can do another heart if we want, because it's early enough. Can't do the SC reduction. Yeah, I think we'll go with the TSS. And we can do that one as well. All right, so this will be the last one. All right, nice. And we'll just do a heart again. All right, let me just make sure that I was able to cover all the cases pretty much. So we didn't have to deal with this one that much, but we did have to deal with the TIO case. And we got pretty much everything. We got this weird guy. We got a lot of these, obviously. We got some of these. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything. So yeah, I hope this PC with me rip-off video was helpful for this third. Definitely know that I will be solving this and saving into 4th a lot better after having made these notes and studying. So definitely give the Himitsu confidential site a try. I could post the link that I have right here if you want to try it for yourself. But yeah, happy PCing.